Spinning from uptown, I bought a bus down. Yeah, oh, then I keep to my chin and loca in the kitchen. Puzzle, we gon' like we Sammy Sosa. Put that Billy to.
Now it's time for 2K TV Interactive. What high school did I go to? The correct answer is Pete Knight High School.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm the seven.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. But the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's McConnell in at point guard. And for Los Angeles, up front it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt, and it's James in at the small forward position. A lot of different styles of basketball, and we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Now here's James. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota.
And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw, no good. And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Now, here's Oladipo. Turner finds Warren. And the pass to Sabonis. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Here's LeBron. Oh, wow!
Nice. I love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artiste.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, he said, an all-around player, he'll find a way to affect the game. We've got to build a wall, force him to be a playmaker. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Pacers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. There's the double team with Warren. Davis kicks to Green. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint, here's Oladipo. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Here's McConnell after the basket by the Lakers. Goes up from the top of the key, and once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Green, the pass to Kuzma. Green kicks to Kuzma. Now here's Rondo. Kicks it out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early and take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. Hey, he's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Now here's James. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Now here's Green after LeBron James's miss. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. James has got his second basket of the night.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Here's Bitadze. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Misses from close range.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Warren, the pass to Bitadze. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Rondo. Kuzma passes to LeBron, and he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's McConnell following the basket by Anthony Davis. McConnell passes to Warren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Outside Rondo launches a three, and another three for the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pacers trail by 12. McConnell scanning the floor. Passes it to Oladipo. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's McDermott, covered by LeBron. Here's Bitadze. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
James wide open. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McConnell in the corner. Back to Warren. Launches it. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Warren's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. L.A.'s gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
And so here is Indiana. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, as with the officials, are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
Now here's Brogdon after LeBron James's miss. It's good. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Stolen by Warren. Got a piece of it. LeBron with it. Now defended by Warren. Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Fires it up. 5 on the clock. And here's James outside. A rebound by Bitadze.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Outside Warren. Pass to Bitadze. Outside Warren. Fires the 3. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 5. James looking around. And a fast break now for the Pacers. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon, Pacers wanted to add him over the summer, got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Anthony Davis. And Bradley's subbed in for James. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Trying to end the drought. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
L.A. has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Down low, here's McGee. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Caruso. Here's the 3. But they get it back. And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. Goes up again. Pass to Caruso. Here is Howard. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from McGee.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game out. Brogdon kicks to Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Lakers leading by 7. Knocked away. To the inside. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
No, that's just too easy for McGee. The minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Here's Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Brogdon the pass to Holiday. And here's Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. They get it again. Out to the wing. Howard kicks to Caruso. From deep. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Warren with the ball. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Warren. Here's Bitadze. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Caldwell Pope outside. In the corner, Bradley with it. Here's Caruso. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing us from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. Turner trying to free himself up. He's off on that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Brogdon the pass to Turner. McGee with the block. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 6 points.
Well, and Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there, and that one's good, Brogdon.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. And it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. Indiana also making some changes. Oladipo, he's checked in for Brogdon. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Cook kicks to Bradley. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Cook. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
McConnell passes to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That one drops for him. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Bradley. And here's McGee. Kuzma, right side, over Sabonis. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Both free throws good from McGee. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a 2-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
Goes back up. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 10. Holiday with the 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kuzma outside. For the 3. That one misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. McGee against Turner. Back to McConnell. Over Cook. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Here is Cook. He's got 5. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Pacers trail by 9. McConnell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sabonis. Second chance shot. Back to McConnell. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Pacers also making a change. McDermott's checked in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Great tee that time from Green.
You know what a kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Such a wide open look. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
To the paint, here's Turner. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now McConnell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Turner. Back to McConnell. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oladipo finds McConnell to halt the run. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by McConnell. 6 points for Sabonis.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Kuzma passes to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Here's McGee. Out to Kuzma. Shoots over McDermott. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Pacers trail by 14. Oladipo left side, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook. Indiana also making some changes. T.J. Warren comes in for Sabonis. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Shot from 12. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Davis, the pass to Caruso. Back to Davis. Pass to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. 4 on the clock. From downtown. Puts up a 3. Nice D from Oladipo.
Well, he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
But they recover it. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way.
That's his first personal foul.
The Lakers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Webb, are you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just with the shoe, but what he did for the game and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit, too, with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a collector.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 16-point game. From 13, the shot by Holiday, no good.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Turner trying to free himself up. Warren, good. Warren's got 7 points.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Now here's James. He's got 9. And here is Howard. And it's Rondo in the corner. And again, no good by the Lakers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
On the wing, James. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one's good. James. He's got 11.
I mean, if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. Brogdon outside. Back to Turner. There's the triple. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Right side, Davis. The pass to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
And so here is Indiana. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. Kicked away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Blocked in the pass to Bitadze. That shot off. Good D by James.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. James has got 16 points.
Oh, that's just great judgment right there from James. He has a firm understanding for when to let it fly.
Here's Warren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of it. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Passes to Oladipo. Looking to get back on track here. Davis with some nice D.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
James outside. They get it back. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Warren, the pass to Oladipo. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
LeBron against Warren. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Over Sabonis. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Oladipo, good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Oladipo. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Here's Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
McConnell passes to Turner. Now, here's Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Sabonis has got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Green. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Rondo. And here is LeBron. He's covered by McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Rondo passes to Davis. Over Turner. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Davis kicks to Rondo. Now the pass to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's McConnell. And no good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 13. LeBron with it. He's got 16. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
All James needs is just a little room. You got to go over the pick every time, or else he's probably going to burn.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Turner. Great D that time from Davis. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. James against Oladipo. James right side. Back to Rondo. From the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Warren kicks to Oladipo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And the new power rankings are out, with the regular season coming to a close. You take a look at the Pistons. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
No good from LeBron. Pacers trail by 15. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Now McConnell. Outside Warren. Indiana again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And so it's Indiana with it. Now McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for James. Bradley's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. A 3 from Bradley. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Oladipo. McGee with the block. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Lakers leading by 17. Here's Caruso. He has 5 from deep three-point range. Another shot. McGee finds Kuzma. McGee trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go. Now here's McDermott beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Caruso. Kuzma outside. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. That one good for 2. Caldwell Pope's got his first points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Bitadze. Clock at 6. Fades away. McGee with the block. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. Five on the clock. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Pass to McGee. Here's Caruso, defended by Sabonis. Here's Caruso. He's got 5. Here's Kuzma. Good on the 13-footer. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
McGee against Holiday. Fires from the line. Here's Sabonis. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Kuzma, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. C-Web last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
So it's the Pacers now. 19-point game. To the middle, here's Holiday. Sabonis trying to get open.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
There's the pass to Caruso. Kuzma with it. Over Holiday. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 16 points for Kyle Kuzma. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. We take a look at the Pacers seeds.
I think for the Pacers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, haven't been there.
I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Lakers leading by 21. Here's Caruso. He's got 5. Sabonis with the steal. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And Holiday kicks to Holiday. Sabonis inside. Working on Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. L.A. has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And again, it's the Lakers.
He's one of the top guys when it comes to those catch-and-shoot jumpers. Kuzma, he loves getting those shots off in a split second.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. They grab their own miss. The shot's good. Sabonis has got 12.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Howard against Sabonis. Howard, the pass to Kuzma. Inside. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Turner. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caruso. Finished off the break. Caruso's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. No one covering. That's 12 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Kuzma. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma outside. To the right side. Here's Caruso. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Knocks it loose. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A fluid athlete with good footwork. The sky's the limit for Kuzma offensively.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. On the court for Indiana, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Then it's McDermott. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And here's McDermott. Back to Holiday. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
James outside. Davis, the pass to Rondo, and it's sent back by Turner. McDermott with it. He's picked up by James. And there's the pass to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Turner. Outside Warren. Back to Turner. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Brogdon the pass to Turner.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
Here's Oladipo, and it's sent back by Howard. And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh my God, this would be great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Outside Rondo. Davis kicks to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Latrey. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Pacers trail by 21. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Now, here's Warren. Guarded by Green. Oladipo for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis is...
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Poked away. The second chance effort. He lays it in.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Passes it to Oladipo. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
The offensive rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Back to Rondo. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And Indiana will come the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The finish. And James throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Oladipo. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Turner with the steal. Up top, Warren. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And a deep three from James. Pacers with the rebound.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Brogdon the pass to McConnell. There is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What are the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think it's adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. So you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too. Oladipo outside, shoots the three, drills it from outside. Oladipo's got 15 points in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Kuzma, right side, kicks it out to James. Shoots over Warren. Right side, Rondo. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Davis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Oladipo outside. Unloads from 13. Here's Turner. Lays it up off the glass.
toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show for it.
And the Lakers call time here.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
You gotta love watching James Scott for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Here's McConnell. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
The Pacers making a change here. Ogden's checked in. Here's Warren. Down low, here's Turner, and Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Oladipo.
Well, James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo finds Warren. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And James throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. McConnell with it. Pass to Brogdon. There's the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Outside for Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Ogden against Green. Here's Kuzma, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the Pacers with the ball, trailing by 19. Now McConnell. Oladipo taking his time here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Oladipo hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Outside, Green. The pass to Kuzma. Right side, Davis. Over Turner. And it's Davis missing. Pacers trail by 17. Now, here's McConnell. Turner finds Warren. And stolen by LeBron. To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Oladipo dishes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Rondo kicks to James. Takes a 3. Pass to Davis. Kuzma, right side. shoots over Warren. And James with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night. They've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Oladipo, the pass to Warren. Good D by LeBron.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Outside Rondo. James finds Rondo. Back to LeBron. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.